and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Yeah.
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I'm real good at reading.
Are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions.
No.
Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Take care now.
I have to get rid of all my stuff? Does that mean all my money too? Can I just go and put it in my chest? Ah, see, my dog does not like peanut butter, which is... It blows my mind every time I try to give him some, but he won't eat it. Mr. Bojangles, good to see you again.
Yeah!
Okay, we are gonna be Henry the Lewd, and we're gonna stick all our stuff in our chest. And ride back up there in our skivvies. There's a chest in the gatehouse. I don't trust the gatehouse. God, this is gonna hurt a lot. Should I put it in the chest in the gatehouse, or should I put it all here? Do I have to get rid of my horse too? Do I have to get rid of Mutt? No. No, 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 no. Oh, that's the purpose of it? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Rockwell, but if I lose all my stuff because I put it in this chest, it's your fault. Not only am I gonna join with Jeebus, I'm going to praise Jeebus. Okay. In here. Okay.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realize how much I'd grown used to it.
I don't like this feeling. Where's all my stuff?
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
That's what you think, buddy. Maybe I'll only be wearing it for the rest of your life. I think I might have already have this stuff because I snuck in here early, and I stole a bunch of stuff. I already have one of the books I think we're supposed to get, and I have a bunch of torn pages from books already. I did find the Necronomicon.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict.
No, thank you.
Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own.
It's okay. When I eventually go against all of this, it's okay, because I have my fingers crossed.
Me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Oh no.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
I can't be Brother Henry? Oh no.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Yeah, thanks for helping a bro out.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished. It feels like it. I wanted to become a monk.
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
He just has the side shaved and he's got it pulled back into like the tiniest little ponytail. It's part of the game. It's called the Eastern Influence. If you go to baths and get a haircut, you can get it.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve
Am
the
I going to
Lord,
be around long enough
your
to
own body
want to
and
read
minds.
everything I'm supposed to do tomorrow? I figured we'll snag Pius tonight and not have to worry about it anymore. Also, weird that I got the walk
Salve, be well.
tutorial now, like 100 hours into the game.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day.
Yeah, see?
Takes a bit of
Sleep.
getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and
Can I pick
meditation.
it?
Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers,
No time to
Saint
pick.
Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night,
Oh god,
punishing any misbehaving novices.
we're going against the traffic. We should be on the
So
right side of the
beware.
hallway here. Ah, the
Here are the
library.
Frattery and Scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
Ooh,
As a
there's an
novice,
alchemy
You must
station.
always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction.
Oh god.
You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent.
Poison them all? No.
Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
I think this is the room I
library,
got all the stuff
Pride
from.
of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all.
Okay.
Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others.
I
If
need
you
to
need
find
anything,
Pius.
ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Do we tell him about searching for Pius? Yeah, why not?
I need to make a confession.
I'm no
We're
priest,
starting
but
our
tell me what you've done.
holiness early.
It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
I'm Henry. It's not important.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices.
Is this
Still, I
guy
don't know which one he could be.
Pius?
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No
Could
one
be
knows anything
you.
about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I think this guy is Pius.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
See, I have the option to say that I know that you're pious. I don't
I'd like to
know
ask you
that
something
he
about
is
the
yet,
monastery.
though.
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Should probably just
Are
go
there
through all
any
of this,
rifts
just
between the
so
brothers?
we can
Yes.
find out everything we
From the
want to
moment
know,
talk
right?
began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
So he hasn't said anything yet that would make me think that he's pious, except that it sounded like a lot of deflection when he was talking about Yorick.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Okay, but who's in charge?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us.
Hey, Bob.
But officially Abbot Peter, and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
Candidates. Oh, are there candidates?
Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas. But the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
If I say I'm interested in John, can I also come back and ask all of these questions?
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Tell me something
Yes,
about
I can.
Nevlas.
Okay.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
If they're against it, it's probably a good idea.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
No, he's just an abbot. It's not like he's a bishop or anything. Okay. Ooh, what if I said this?
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Celerius. They say he used to be a thief.
Why did he call me a nobleman's son?
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
Oh, okay. All right, so I think he is pious, but I don't know how to not prove it, but I don't know how to find out for sure if he is or not. I mean, it's kind of tropey to think that he's pious anyway, but what the heck? What's my marker pointing to? Go to bed. No, I don't want to go to bed. Who dis?
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Ouch.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
That's weird.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Ooh, he might be pious.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget.
What was
I
it?
hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me.
I see.
I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
You can't sleep and praise long into the night.
Okay. You needn't have come here if you didn't want to. No, I don't
That's
have
all
to
I
talk
wanted
to him
to know.
anymore.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
The coin?
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
They say he won't make it too long.
No.
I'll leave
Okay.
you be.
Strong constitution.
Don't worry,
He'll
I won't
still
follow
be on
you
this
again.
earth for many Thank you. And please,
Wish all
Gregor,
good health
don't
to
mention it to
But I
anyone.
want change,
Okay.
and only a new abbot.
What
can
else
bring
can we ask him?
Waiting pays off. There's no
Yeah,
There's
this
something I
one.
should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone, and
I can't pick his pockets.
not
I'm
to do away
awful
with him.
at pocket
But listen,
picking.
it's not murder. Not when
So
it's a man
bad,
like
I don't
him.
even try.
He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it.
My joints started aching just before they raised scallots, and now they hurt again.
Yeah, that is just it. I'm terrible at pickpocketing. I tried a couple times, and every time it ended in absolute disaster. It was real bad.
To our Lord Jesus.
Oh, jeez. There you are. Okay. I gotta take a real quick break. I have to take my dog out to potty, so I'll be gone just as long as it takes for him to do his business. So if you're new here, thanks for coming. My name's Hughdoo. I stream 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific every day on twitch.tv/Hughdoo, youtube.com/Hughdoo. Check me out on Twitter where I post what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it every day, and on TikTok at Hughdoo TV. We also have a Reddit sub, r/Hughdoo. Go post something there. We'll bring it up on stream. We'll talk about it. It'll be a good time. Please give me a follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, we're all done. Thanks for sticking with me through the break. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to it. What were we talking to this guy about?
Leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them. Finishing what
I don't know.
No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find any clue that could lead me to him,
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
Well, yeah, don't tell anyone else.
I won't tell you more. And I'd like you to keep silent about this too.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
I didn't say
really
anything
should
about
report
killing. Yeah, but you won't do that, will you? Oh wait, should we do this? Should we threaten him? I don't think so. No, let's do this one.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right.
Okay, good.
I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin.
He's gonna be
I
gone in a
appreciate it.
year? Okay. Okay. Alright, we need to go talk to the other guys. This is Antonius. Let's talk to him again.
Talk to me, brother.
I know that you're pious. We don't get any other options. Let's try this one. Fingers crossed?
I know you're pious. The man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is. What do you want to do now?
Oh, yeah. I do know what I should do. I should take you to the bailiff.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff.
Okay.
I've robbed
Okay.
and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
No, we have to take him to the bailiff, right? Are there other options? I don't want to kill him.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me.
Okay.
Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Yeah, let's do that. But I need your money and your dice. How do I get those?
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Yeah. Where do I find blood in a monastery? And why did he give me an
And where am I
antidote?
supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Okay.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is
that's
practically
fair.
a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Solarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them, they'll be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must.
No, I can pick all the locks. Alright, what's he gonna do?
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
Okay.
All right, that's everything I need to know.
We need to
I can get
find
started.
Brother Solaris.
Excellent. Come and see me once
We
you
need
have
the
everything.
lockpicks.
And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Alright, where is Brother Solaris? Not him. What are... Get to know the novices, go to bed. Here? No, that's a monk. Who are you? You're just a monk. Novice Lucas. Monk. Where is Brother Solaris? Where did everyone go?
They're shirking their responsibilities, leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them.
You guys? Either of you? No? Ooh, this guy up here?
Brother,
What?
is this a tavern? Are we at a dogfight? Violence doesn't belong here. As you well know, this is unforgivable.
What? Okay.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Was it 30 lashes?
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I just lose all the stuff they just gave me? What just happened? Oh no. Yeah, exactly. What's he talking about? I literally didn't do anything. Yeah. The crime system is a little jank in this one. Hopefully they fix it in KCD 2. Maybe well, so Pius gave me an antidote and keys. Right? No, he didn't. He gave me something. What did he give me? I know he gave me an antidote. What are everyday labors? I can't read that.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Okay. Where am I? I have to go to the... What the hell is this place? Who are these guys? That's the guy that locked me up.
Domine.
Jerk.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a cicada.
What does that mean?
A cicada?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does
He's
their
a
work,
bug.
and that everything is the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
Nope. Do you know what this torn page is? Ooh, should I ask about that? I've got a bunch of those.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
The librarian is called Brother Librarian? Okay. Alright, how do I get out of here? This way? I need to find Brother Solaris. That's just a monk. A monk. Ooh, everybody's going to pray? Brother Librarian. Here? No. Let's talk to this guy. No, no, no. We should pray. Where do I go to pray? In the back? Am I supposed to be doing something or just stand here? Go to the church for prayer and mass. You know, all I can think of is, with all this prayer, is in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when the monks are going through the plague town and they're praying and smashing their foreheads off the wood planks. That's all I can think of. Can I talk to this guy?
Can't you see you're at mass?
Yeah? Oh, damn. Okay. I'll shut up. Oh my god. Speaking of Monty Python, get on with it. Is it over? Okay. Can I talk to you now?
This is not a good time for questions, brother.
Fine. Am I supposed to do something? Alright, I'm in my spot. What? Go to the church for prayer and mass. It seems I can somehow excuse myself from prayer, but attending mass is compulsory for all. Hold on. Find out what's going on in the cellars. Oh, sorry. I'm back.
Brother,
Yes.
what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
What?
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Really?
Yeah.
This time I'll look the other way. But next time, you won't get out of being punished.
Can't you see we're at Mass?
Nobody's doing anything. I'm thoroughly confused. What am I supposed to be doing? Each day in the monastery was... Okay. Do I just have to stay here? Do I have to talk to this guy?
Not now, brother.
Do I have to give mass? Is that mud outside howling? If it is, that's amazing. Alright, somebody help. What's supposed to be going on here? Am I supposed to have a prompt, like, on the floor or something? Nope, just go to the church for prayer and mass. Oh, I literally just stand here? Okay. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. There's one down. Wasn't he the librarian? We need to talk to that guy. Go look around the altar? There's a Jesus. What is that? Oh, there's... Oh, they're moving. Eat with the others. Okay. I have to find out what's going on in the cellars, though. Is that down here? No, that's... behind it? There wasn't anything behind it. There were some wood planks. Some candles. Ooh. Look at that! Can I still get him from that other guy? Brother Solaris? what's going on in the cellar?
God be with you.
How do I get to the cellar?
But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation.
I need to talk to you.
What would you like?
Oh yeah, the pages.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day.
Oh.
Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work.
Gross.
If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, I've got a bunch of these
would you
pages.
like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Okay.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages,
Ooh, all 10?
I'll be most
I don't
grateful.
think I have 10. Something else. So where should I look? Okay, so I have 5.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it.
That's
the
fair.
pages of
It's
the
got a
book could
point.
be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
Okay.
The rule of Saint Benedict.
Now we have to eat.
Therefore, when anyone
Here?
receives the name of abbot, he ought
Here.
to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the
I'll try
Lord's
not to get caught with the
commandments in words
lockpick.
to the
I can't,
intelligent among his disciples.
I can't promise
But
anything if
demonstrating the
history,
divine precepts by his actions for
you
those
know,
of harder
from a few
hearts
minutes
and
ago
ruder
is
minds.
anything to go by.
The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one
My spoon
whom he
is
finds
magic.
better in good works or in obedience.
They
And
can go
let
through
him not
things.
shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Siloam. The well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat
Those are
your
good
son
tips,
with
Dragonair.
rod,
Hey, have a good night. Appreciate you being here.
death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, lukewarmness, grumbling, or objection. For the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his word will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring. And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
Thanks, Dragonair. Have a good night. Oh my god. This just goes on and on and on. Mutt in the background. My god. Can we be done? How come... Oh. I was gonna say, how come he gets such a bigger bowl? It's not bigger. It's just the camera. This is wild. This is such a change in pace of the game. It's really, really jarring. Go to work in the fraternity? In the frattery. Is that what it said? Get blood. Find out what's going on in the cellars. Wait, did that say at night? I could... oh yeah, go to the cellars at night. Alright, where's Brother Solarius? Is it one of you guys? Monk. Here.
What troubles you?
Yeah, Corvus, I think you're right. I'm looking for something that isn't easy to find around
I'm looking
here.
for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
For picking locks. Ooh.
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not?
Exactly, why
So
not?
you heard I used to be a burglar, did you?
Yeah.
I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows.
They said
But
thief,
I do have
not
a few
burglar.
lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
I don't have any food to sell him. Okay. How do we get down to the cellar? And how do we... I need to know so we can do it at night. And I'm looking for pages. Is that a page? It's not a page. No. No. I need to find 5 more pages of that book. I don't even have a torch. Is this one right here? Nope, that's a nothing. Why is that chair on its side? There we go. There's one. Now we have 6. Very good. No. That's a nice touch. I like how there's cobwebs on the bookshelves. Oh. Here? Ooh. I can leave it here. But do I need to? Maybe not. Oh, here's another one. There's 7. What is this? Bandages. Why would that be there? Okay, do we need... I'm neglecting my daily schedule.
Servus.
Oh, I have to talk to him. Okay.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Okay. Let's start with our daily duties.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions.
Okay.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay, that should be easy enough. We already know how to make them. We just gotta find it in here. Are these in alphabetical order? No, they're not. Right there. There we go. Okay. Done.
What troubles you?
I've finished.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent.
I am pretty
Soon
good at
enough,
making
you'll
potions.
be teaching the other novices.
Okay. Now what? Can we go now? Nope, we can't. Alright, what else? What else we gotta do?
What is it, brother?
I'd like to know about the election of the new abbot. Hey, why
I'm
not?
interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that, they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
It's
Many
corrupt
brothers
as
think
hell.
more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
Yeah, what sins do the brothers commit?
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Okay.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery. But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
Okay. So they're not going to be around.
Can you tell me about Abbot Peter?
Peter's wise in the ways of politics and a good shepherd, but as you've already heard, he's old and infirm. The other brothers see him with one foot in the grave, but I still have hope for him.
That shouldn't
You,
be a
brother,
big deal.
Don't let yourself get involved in the games of your superiors. Could you help me with something?
With what?
I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment.
With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
That should be all right. Okay.
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken.
Uh-oh.
Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books.
Oh, I think that's the book I already have.
To read.
Yeah, why are they forbidden? Because this is 1403 Bohemia, and the church is crazy.
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Contradiction in the church? Never heard of it. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Yeah, here's the book. I got it.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I?
My God.
Is there anything I can do for you in return?
How can a novice get out of the monastery? Yeah.
How can a novice get out of the monastery?
And what would you do out there? I'm sorry, I can't help you. Now, if there's anything more reasonable I can help you with.
No. Oh, yes.
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Don't need to. Okay, I think we're done with this guy.
This looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
We gotta let some of these quests catch up. Alright, what are we doing? The Abbot's List. Track down... I already know where Pius is. I know who he is. We need 3 more pages there. I don't need to get to know the other novices, really. I need to find out what's going on in the cellars. Do I have other duties? Yes, I do. With who?
Gregor, talk to me.
Who do I have other duties with? This guy? No. This guy? No. What am I supposed to be doing? I should probably read what I'm supposed to be doing, shouldn't I? Where's that book? Everyday Labors. Morning prayer, common meal, work in the frattery, noon, work in the library. Okay, so I have to wait till noon to go to work in the library? Oh, it's really early still. Okay. Well, this kind of sucks. We're a little bit stuck. Suppose we could just wait. Are there any other pages around? We only need 3 more. I think that's all we're gonna find in here, though. We found 2 in here, right? Don't worry, Ma. I'll be out of here soon. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to wait till noon. After this, we'll bolt up to the library. And then when we go to bed, we can find out what's going on in the cellars. If I can figure out how to get there. Okay. Oh. No, I can't leave until noon? It's almost noon. Let's go, let's go. Okay, here we go. Nope. Not in here. Upstairs? In here? No. Up, 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 up. Aha! We're looking for pages first. I already grabbed a bunch of them out of this room when I snuck in here earlier in the playthrough. There's one. No, that's not one. Okay. We've only got 3 to go. They might be in the garden. They said something about the pages being in the garden. Or they could be in the garden.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Hmm. That is where I found it, I'm pretty sure. I see no more torn pages. Alright, who am I reporting to? Brother Librarian.
Ah, Gregor. Talk to me.
Here for my daily duties.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
No promises. Okay. This table? Not that table. Which table? This table. What? No. No way. This one. It looks the closest. It's gotta be Vendy? No, not this one. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully we got it right. I have no idea. I tried my best. Not even sure all those were letters. Ooh, that's not a good sound. I don't like it. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Okay. We just give it to this guy, this guy, this guy.
Oh no. Such a waste of parchment. How could you?
I don't know Latin. Do I have to do it again? What now?
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Yeah, okay. I found
a few
these.
pages of the torn up book, but I still don't have them all.
Wonderful. Keep looking then. I'm sure you can find the rest.
I'd like to ask you.
The Rule of Saint Benedict. Maybe we'll come back to that. I'm gonna call it a night. Hey, I appreciate you all being here tonight. It's been really good, real fun. If you didn't know, or if you're new here, I'm Hughdoo. I stream 6 to 9 p.m. every day on twitch.tv/Hughdoo, youtube.com/@Hughdoo. Check me out on Twitter, where I post what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it every day. Also check me out on TikTok at Hughdoo TV and the Reddit subthread r/Hughdoo. Please give me a follow. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep an eye out on Twitter. It's the weekend, so I might be starting early, but I will be on at least from my normal time, 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Thanks. Appreciate you. Have a good night.